currently performs at the Laugh Factory in Los Angeles and also at the Riviera in Las Vegas, Nevada. Please welcome our old friend, George Miller. George. Always a pleasure to have you here.
The L.A. Cabaret, I was also going to mention that I worked there also.
You worked there?
Yeah, funny thing happened. I was supposed to do, I guess, 7 minutes. And just before I came out, Zoe Friedman asked me, one of your staff members said, could I possibly do 8 minutes? Boy, what a sweatshop.
George, you look great. You're dressed for spring here. And,
I am?
Yeah. What's new in your life? What's going on?
Okay, good news, you guys. I got back $8,000 on my income tax.
Wow.
The bad news is I'm going to prison.
How do you think you'll do in prison, George?
Oh, I think I'll do pretty good. I think I'll do okay in prison.
Anything else going on?
Well, you know, last time I was on the show, you always review your tape. And, man, I just thought I was cracking up. I blanked out on a joke, and I thought I got to get some professional help. I went back to budget psychiatrist, $3 a visit. You remember years ago?
Yeah, I think so.
It's in downtown Los Angeles. A lot of cut-rate businesses down there.
No.
Yeah, in fact, right across from budget psychiatrist, you got the Rapso Rizzo Health Club. So, you know, that's... I never...
Who spoke at your high school graduation when you went to high school? Wasn't it somebody that...
Oh, that was Dr. Beecham, the credit dentist.
Yeah, that's right.
A long time ago. Yeah. By the way, I never make a reference past 1965.
Well,
I just thought you'd like to know that.
So how are you doing with, I know you're always, as a comedian, you got to try and find a way to distinguish yourself from the pack. Have you found a gimmick yet? Something?
Well, I'm the comic who's always looking for a gimmick.
Well, that's your gimmick.
Yeah, that's the gimmick, and, you know, that's really caught on fire. It's really, they won't leave me alone. And tonight I wanted to be the presumptuous comedian tonight.
I'm not sure I know what that means.
That's, I don't want to seem arrogant, but I have done a lot of shows over the years, and I wanted to give advice to young performers.
Sure.
A lot of performers would want to be on this show or other shows. For some reason, they can't get on because the producer, the segment unit, whoever books the talent, they just don't like them. We've all been through this. Not their cup of tea. They just don't like you. Young performers, hang on. These people who don't like you, if you will be patient, they will eventually move on. They'll go to other shows. They'll go elsewhere. They will be replaced by new people who don't like you.
That's sound advice.
Also, names in the news.
Sure.
I was surprised you didn't make any George Michael. You didn't talk about...
We kind of touched on that, so to speak. I'm sorry.
I didn't see it. I guess I missed that. I don't think anything's going to happen to the guy. I think no fine, no probation. You know how it is. He's famous. He'll grease the right palm. He'll be okay. It was just as good as his. And
my setup was shorter.
That's true.
I get style points. Now listen, George.
I had one more.
How do you? Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was going to talk about my favorite thing of the names in the news for the whole year of last year was this Janet Jackson in USA Today. Yeah. And she came out and she said that she had to put her career on hold for a while. There was some kind of problem, and it was a great quote. She said, "I had to take care of myself before I did anything else."
Right.
And, you know, I think that's very common among famous show business people. Really? They keep forgetting about themselves.
George, why don't you, if you can, and I've asked you to do this in the past, and I don't know if you're too modest or just self-conscious or whatever, but if you
Probably too stupid.
Take us through a day, you know, as we were, like we're following you around.
Well, I had a little bit of a health problem recently. I had to take I would get up, I would take a prescription drug. It was a good pain reliever, but if you took too much, it would give you a buzz, like 1 will help your backache, 5 will make you call people.
Yeah. Call people.
Now, here's what I do. Now, you know, I know what you like to do. You've always told everybody on weekends and stuff, you love to go to bars and pick fights. I don't know why. He always says that. Now, that's dangerous.
Yeah, I know.
Now,
I'm giving that up. I don't do that much anymore.
Well, you might want to do what I've been doing the last 3 or 4 years, okay? Now, I do this the last 3 or 4 years, maybe 2, 3 times a week. Not every day. I get up, I take a shower, I get dressed, maybe a coat and a tie even.
Oh, my.
Then I go down and I put myself in a nursing home.
That seems about right, doesn't it?
Very relaxing.
Yeah.
Later in the day, I have myself released. I go home, I have a cigarette, I go right to bed. That's good.
It's a full day. It's a full life.
Can I talk about the president? I have two president things I wanted to discuss, if you don't mind, because I am
get
always.
to them quickly.
Well,
we have
I got
other guests.
he does that. That Harmony's not coming back.
No, he won't be back tonight.
They got this Bill Clinton on the State of the Union. It was a great speech, I thought, even though I'm not a big fan. He says, "Look at the record. Drug use went down, crime went down, unemployment went down. Monica, look at the record." Let me tell you, that's probably a joke that every comedian in the country who saw that speech thought of. I think I'm the first guy to get it on national television. Talk about making your family proud.
Go on, buddy. I'm sorry, we got to go here now.
Oh, we got to go?
Yeah, you want to mention you're going to be
I'm going to be at the Ice House in Pasadena starting on May 6th. So I hope everybody can come out and see me there.
Nice to see you again,
Nice
George.
to see you.
George Miller, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with Matthew Ryan.
How to speak Australian. Remote control.
Thank you, one guy.
Are you, yeah, but what do you do in your spare time? Because you're mechanically inclined, you...
Oh, well, no,
things,
no. I
you know.
once, God, I once drove from Los Angeles to New York with my emergency brake on. Yeah, right. And Greyhound fired my ass right after that. So you know, I had a motorcycle for a while. I had a motorcycle, and then I sold it to a motorcycle gang. They gave me $3 plus a savage beating.
You're not... And I hope you don't take this personally. I mean, because the first time we really met...
Right. Well, we did Merv a long time ago.
Yes, but it was a but we didn't. We sat next on the panel, but not
right.
Chat.
But you were nice in makeup. I remember you came
Yes.
in makeup that time.
Yes, and you were nice back. You said, "They're doing a good job on you." But what do you do? Are you athletic? What do you...
Oh, I generally have the hand-eye coordination of a goat. But I did... I'm glad you brought this up, because I used to play a little bit of pool. I never categorized myself as a good player, and maybe like a mediocre player. And I see this movie, The Color of Money, with Tom Cruise, who's a hell of an actor, a very good actor. But I really think it's a lot of Hollywood hype, because apparently he didn't start playing except in preparation for this movie. Now you got the articles coming out like in Life magazine and Us magazine.
I saw those.
Right? Did you see them? And they're saying Tom Cruise is a very good pool player. Tom Cruise is a great pool player. I don't think that's true. I think that's Hollywood hype. The reason is, if you see the movie, I don't know, did you see it?
I didn't see it.
Okay. Every shot Tom makes, the ball is like a ½ inch from the pocket. Now, these are shots your grandmother could knock in with her cane. Okay? Ronnie Millsap would make these shots. No problem. Okay? Right? So, well, maybe not. So, I thought what I would do, like I never categorized myself as even a good player, and they're saying he's very good. I would do this, if you would be willing to do this, I thought this idea might work, is I would challenge Tom to come on your show, play me a few games of 9-ball, which is the kind of pool game they played in The Color of Money. We both put up maybe $1,000. If he beats me, proves me wrong, he takes my $1,000, he donates it to his favorite charity. If I beat him, I take his $1,000, stick it right in my pocket. No. I would also give it to charity, and maybe you could referee, because right, I know you don't like being off camera for very long, right? So that would work out good. And can we do that if he would accept that challenge?
Right now.
All right, formal challenge. Can I do?
Go ahead.
Hey Tom, come on Joan Rivers show and play me some 9-ball for $1,000 for charity. No, wait a minute. Sure, you're a great pool player. In my pants.
Dick Van Patten, so good to see you. Screwballs and...